Hi everybody, in this lesson we're going to talk about chemical bonding. Now what we know is that chemical bonds are the electrostatic force between two charged particles. So what are bonds? So we know that a bond, again, is an attraction between two charged particles. We also learned that in Science 9, a bond or electrostatic force can be changed. So again, a bond is electrostatic force between two charged particles. So we know that opposite charges attract. So remember that from grade 9. And not only that, but you could change how much they attract by distance. Because if you increase distance between these charged particles, it's going to lead to less attraction. But what else? If you increase the charge, you actually will have more attraction because the opposite charges will be more attracted to each other. So how does valence electrons affect bonding? Well, we know that valence electrons are the outermost electrons. And because of the outermost electrons, they are the ones that do the bonding and reacting. We know that valence electrons, because of that, they do the bonding and reacting. Well, there's a new term or a new phrase. It's called valence of an atom. The valence of an atom is the number of unpaired electrons in the valence shell. And it's these that will form bonds. So an example of that, let's look at carbon. If you drew the Lewis structure of carbon, you're going to see that carbon looks like this. And thus the valence of the atom of carbon is going to be 4. There's one unpaired electron here, another one, another one, and another one. So it ends up being 4. Now, other than bonding, what are the types of bonding we will deal with in this course? Well, there's 3 types. There's ionic, there's covalent, there's actually one more called metallic. Alright, so those are the 3 types of bonding we'll deal with in this course. Now, for homework, you're going to see that there is a question that has a lot of things to talk about. Now, that homework seems like a lot right now. It is page 189, 87 to 129, but it's mostly single questions talking about different concepts that we covered or will have covered before. As always, make sure you keep yourself safe and healthy, and I'll see you soon.